Following breaking news this morning, the bipartisan task force investigating the assassination attempts on former President Donald Trump saying the security failures that led to the July attempt on Trump's life were foreseeable and preventable. Investigators found security agencies didn't have a plan to even cover the building the gunman used to shoot Trump. The report also finding a local officer sent a radio alert less than 30 seconds before the shooter opened fire, but that info wasn't relayed to the Secret Service in time. For more, I'm now joined by Tennessee Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn. Congresswoman, thank you so much for being with me this morning.
It is good to be with you. Thank you.
Some of this is just horrifying. I mean, this is crazy. Part of this says the Secret Service never even went to the rooftop where the gunman fired at Trump or even in the building on the complex before the shooting. What were your takeaways from this report?
As I read through this and some of the interviews, I thought it sounded more like the Keystone Cops than the Secret Service. There is a lack of preparation. There was no pre-planning. The day of, they show up, they're trying to figure out if radios work, and they're trying to figure out how to fly a drone. We expect better than this. I think it shows a high level of disrespect for their job, a very high level of disrespect for the president, lack of taking their job seriously. The Secret Service has a no-fail mission. There are 33 people they're charged with protecting. That includes the president, the vice president, former presidents, and they have a no-fail mission. We want each and every one of these elected officials to be kept safe and to be protected.
Yeah, for all protectees involved, no matter what party you belong to.
That's right.
The House task force on the plot to kill Trump is expected to release its report on the July assassination attempt as soon as next week. We're hearing, what questions do you still have that weren't answered here in this Senate report?
One of the things I want to know is who gave the okay for President Trump to take the stage. They knew in advance they had a person of interest. They elevated it to a credible threat, but somebody in the Secret Service cleared him to take the stage. And that endangered not only the president with this assassination attempt, but also the attendees there. And you have a loss of life. You have injury. Somebody has to be held responsible. But you know, Markie, no one wants to take responsibility and no one has been held accountable. And we're just beginning to be able to piece together how this came about. Is it a cultural issue with the Secret Service? I think indeed it is. And they're going to need to go through some restructuring and focus on executing a no-fail mission. That is their job.
And Congresswoman, let me ask you one more question before I let you go. As you know, we're in the thick of an extremely contentious election cycle here. Is this one of those issues that you actually feel that lawmakers are actually united on, you know, fortifying the Secret Service for everybody involved?
Everyone is united on making certain that the Secret Service begins to focus on their mission, develops a plan to execute their mission, and people who are not able to carry that mission out should be fired. The problem has been this administration, they don't fire anyone.
Not mincing your words. We hear you loud and clear, Senator Blackburn. Always appreciate your time on the show. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.